Hey y'all, Dennis's Backyard Barbecue. Today we're gonna do some chicken thighs. And we're gonna do them on the Weber kettle grill, and it's probably gonna take us about an hour after we let them marinate. But first, let me show you how we're gonna marinate them. I think you're gonna like this. Let's get to it. All right, I got a couple of packs of boneless, skinless chicken thighs that we got from, I don't remember where we got them from. Anyway, boneless, skinless thighs. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna be able to fit them all on the cutting board at the same time. Of course, I do have a bigger cutting board I could use, but for what we're doing, it's not that important. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these thighs, and I'm not gonna cut all the way through them, but I'm just gonna score them maybe 1/4 of an inch. And after I do that, I'll throw them in a gallon freezer bag. So let's just make several cuts, maybe 1/2 to 3/4 inch apart, and then put them in your freezer bag. And remember, don't cut all the way through, because what we're doing is we're giving that seasoning a place to rest to get down into that chicken so that we get really good flavor. All right, so I'm gonna take and score the rest of these and get them in the bag, and once I get them all in the bag, I'll be right back. Okay, so we ended up with like, I don't know, 6 or 8 thighs. So what I'm gonna do is put some Sweet Preacher pork rub on it. I find that pork rubs go just as good on chicken as they do pork. And I'm gonna just probably put, I don't know, I guess 3 or 4 tablespoons of that in there. And then I'm gonna put some, I'm not gonna use my garlic salt this time because that rub's got plenty of salt in it. And I'll just put maybe a tablespoon of black pepper. And then I am gonna put some garlic powder because I like that flavor. So I'll probably put a tablespoon of garlic powder in there. All right, then I'm gonna seal the bag up. I'm gonna leave some air in it to give everything room to move around. And then I'm just gonna shake it. Okay, we just want to shake it real good. I'm just saving y'all from having to listen to shaking of the bag. But we want to shake it up real good, make sure we get all those seasonings down inside each piece of chicken. And once we get that through, we're gonna look. All right, so you want to shake it until everything gets a good coating on it, and we do have a good coating. So now I'm just going to let this rest for about 45 minutes to an hour. And in the meantime, I'll be heating up the grill. So I'll see you guys outside at the grill here in a little bit. Okay, we got our grill good and hot. I got my coals over here. I got my cool side of the grill over there. And that's where we're gonna put all these chicken thighs. It's over there on the cool side of the grill. Now some of them are gonna be a little bit closer to the fire than others. That's just the way it is. And what I'll have to do is rotate them around because these are cut thin. So at 300 degrees, these things are gonna cook pretty fast. Let's turn these sideways to the fire like that. So we cook them that way. But you can see, looking at the color, that they got a good bit of seasoning on them. And I did let them sit for an hour. I would recommend a minimum of an hour when you're doing them this way. I have done them overnight before, and they're just as good. Now I am gonna sauce a couple of these toward the end. Mrs. Backyard Barbecue does not like sauce on hers, but I do. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Got to move these around. So make room to get all of them on here. I like using these gloves, especially when I'm dealing with chicken. But any kind of meat that I've got seasoned up, if I used gloves, I don't have to keep washing my hands. All right, we got one little chef's bonus piece right there. So let's cover it up. We're cooking them to 165 according to the ThermoPro Lightning. All right, while we've got these things cooking, I just want to remind you, I will put the recipe down in the description. Also, I'm gonna have a link to Amazon. Anything you buy that you see me use, you can get it on Amazon. Just use that link to get to Amazon, search for what you want, and help out the channel. Also, there are two different ThermoPro links. One is for the ThermoPro Temp Spike Pro, which is the Wi-Fi wireless temp spike. Works really great. I've done a review on it. I've used it several times, and I love the Wi-Fi element in it because if I'm doing a Boston butt or some big cut of meat and I want to be able to keep up with the temperature of it while I'm out running errands with the wife, I can. And then I can go, oh crap, I need to run home and fix it. So anyway, there's going to be a link to that. Use coupon code Dennis30 to save 30% off. Also, there's going to be another link just to ThermoPro's website. You can use two different coupon codes with that. You can use ThermoPro 20 to save 20% off on any purchase of $30 or more. Or you can use coupon code DBB15, Dennis's Backyard Barbecue, DBB15, and that'll save you 15%, and there's no minimum purchase. All right, so now that we covered all that important stuff, let's get back to the chicken. Okay, we're 15 minutes in, and we're running at 400 degrees. So let's take a peek at these and flip them over. Definitely don't want to overcook them. And right now it's time to take the ones in the back to the front and the front to the back. So we're going to get all these turned and moved and turned. And then we're going to stick them. And I don't think they're going to be anywhere near ready. Got some nice grill marks on that one. But like I said, I don't think they're going to be anywhere near ready, but we're going to finish flipping and flopping. All right, let's stab them real quick, then we're going to cover them back up. Okay, so I am going to use the ThermoPro Lightning, which is a 1 second instant read. All right, so we're 135, 137, 130. All right, so we got a little ways to go. And like I said, they've been on here for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna check them again in another 15. Just let them cook. If y'all made it this far in the video, I have a question. Because I get this a lot when I cook chicken. How many of y'all wash your chicken? How many of y'all don't wash your chicken? Put your answer in the comments. And please put why you do or don't. Let's get back to cooking. All right, we're 15 more minutes in, so now we're a total of 30. So let's check some temperatures. 153, 153, 169, that one's ready to come off, so we're gonna move it to the back. 153, 53, 53, 60, that one's going to the back, 50. Okay, so these two got to go to the back, and the rest of them we're going to flip. So let's take care of that. You're coming up front, you're going to the back. We're flipping everybody. You coming up front, you going to the back. Trying to keep up on these pretty good with flipping them because, I mean, it's kind of hard to dry out thighs. You can do it, but you got to work for it. That little piece right there appears to be done, so we're going to do a little taste test here in a second after I finish flipping everybody. All right, let me grab my little taste test buddy. We're going to check them again in about 15 minutes, and I expect then they're gonna be done, it's gonna be time to sauce them up. And I got a good sauce we're gonna put on a couple of them. So let's let them cook. Okay, it's been 45 minutes. These things should be done. Let's stick them and see what we got. 165, 165, 162, that'll finish cooking when I pull it. 166, 168, these thinner ones. 165, 165, 165, 165. All right, let's pull these things off. What I'm gonna do, I've picked a couple of them because I'm gonna do one with some sauce and one without some sauce. So I'm gonna take these two and I'm gonna pull them separate because I'm gonna taste these. And the rest of them I'm gonna pull because that's supper tonight. So let me go ahead and get these off of here. And then we're gonna have a taste. We're gonna find out what we really got. And I just took a taste of a piece that fell off and I already know what we really got. We got some daggone good chicken thighs. All right, so I'm gonna let them other two rest for a minute. I'm gonna put some sauce on one and the other one I'm gonna eat plain, and I'll let y'all know what I think about the difference. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's see how we did. I took one of these thighs and seasoned it up with Kinder's wing sauce and dip butterfly buffalo. And the other one is just plain with the seasoning that we put on it. So let me have a taste. I hadn't tried this Kinder's. I didn't cook it on there. I just put it on there when I was done. That's some good sauce. That's real good sauce. Now, the test of how good the thighs turned out is without the sauce. So let's take a taste just with the rubs that we put on them. That is good. I like that, the preacher rub. I can taste that 100%. Man, I love that. So, let me finish up this video. I'm gonna eat these. Man, that's good. So it's a 45-minute cook at 400 degrees. The 400 degrees is over the heat. Okay, so if you get your grill and you're 400 degrees over the coals, right, it's gonna take you about 45 minutes doing it indirect. All grills are different. I would recommend that whatever kind of instant read temp probe you use, that you check it about every 15 minutes. And cooking them off the coals, of course. And I recommend the ThermoPro Lightning. There will be a link in the description. Anyway, until next time I see y'all at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.